Hello, what is up everybody? So, today we have G1 Optimus Prime, and yeah, he looks really cool. Now for this video, you can see how this Optimus Prime looks pretty dang brand new. It's because it is. I do have the original Optimus Prime, but I'll show him off more in robot mode. This is the reissue, because I'll probably store the trailer with the reissue attached, just because I think it looks a lot nicer. So, before we get on to robot mode, we will start off with the cab section. So starting off with the cab section of Optimus Prime, he looks really nice. Again, this looks basically exactly like the same as the original, apart from a little detail in here that I will show off if I remember. But yeah, he's got some nice chrome pipes, or smokestacks, and he's got like a rub symbol. The originals that from '84 did not have the rub symbol. That's why they called it the pre-rub. And those are generally, I would say, a higher value than the ones with the pre-rub. But the ones with the rub symbol. But I think the rub symbol ones do still go for quite a bit in really good, nice condition in the box. But yeah, we got some more chrome down here on the grill, and a little headlights. Same right here on the fuel tanks on both sides. Got some nice sticker details. I'll show up a video somewhere up here of me changing the stickers, or at least applying stickers on this figure. If you want to go see that, and you'll find out why I put this right here instead of on the two sides. Now in truck mode, he does have an open, like he opens the window right here, and you can store the fists right there. So I do think that is pretty cool. So for a little size comparison, we'll bring in a few Transformers. Here is G1 Astro Train in the train mode, of course. Here we have, let's see, we'll bring in G1 Bumblebee, very small. And then we'll bring in two more. We have G1 Jazz. I can do a review on him if you guys want me to, but there you go. And for the usual comparison that we like to do on this channel, we have G1 Laserbeak. So there you go. So we'll bring the cab section out, and we will get to the trailer. So for the trailer, this is the original trailer. This is a T4 trailer. I don't know if you can tell, but in there, I also made a video of how to tell which version you have. I'll put a video up here. But yeah, there's one way right there. And yeah, big and nice long sticker right there. I never understood what these were right here, but they were in the show. It's on the Masterpiece, and it's on the G1 figure itself. Now I need to replace some stickers back here because they have all worn off, and I might make a video if I ever get some stickers in, and I'll show you how to put these on. If I do ever get stickers, I probably will not change off these ones. Just put the ones that are not there anymore. Yeah, it's the exact same on this side. Nice rubber wheels right here. Some chrome. This thing overall is in still pretty good condition. Actually, probably decent condition because the tab right here snapped off. You can still works. You just don't have the big portion that sticks out right here. And you do got some square holes right here for the turret in here. So on the bottom, we have these little things right here. You can bring them out or you can bring them forward. Whenever I store this thing by itself, I bring those forward just so it doesn't lean off everywhere. And if you want to bring them out to the side, you can bring down the ramp and fold all this out. Now, Roller has done some rolls in there. hence his name Roller. Yeah, you got some nice headlights. I don't know if he's missing any other stickers, but you can put the, I believe you can put the G1 gun right here, which I will show off. And he does have some nice, these are not rubber tires, these are plastic. And whenever you get them, whenever you did get them brand new, you'd have to snap these on both sides. And yeah, he's basically hollow on the bottom, and you have these little connection ports or pieces. And if this thing is really dusty too, but you put those right here. Don't know how long this thing works. Yeah, it's not really working good anymore. But you would basically push this back. This would lock right there at that spot right there. And whenever you push this lever, oh well, there you go, it works right there. Just barely. But you basically just push the lever down, and it would sort of fire sometimes. See if I can get it. Can we get it? Yeah, a little bit. Doesn't shoot off as good as he did. And he also has some nice details back here. Bunch of sticker details. He's got some big, massive stickers right here. He's got the Go sticker. Of course, the ramp is loose, but that's okay. On the he does not come with like a little spike or anything, but he does have this, which is still in. It's very loose at this joint up here, but this one has not snapped. But yeah, we got that. So going to the actual turret section, we'll bring it around. Again, this thing is pretty loose, or actually really loose. But you have this little like radar dish up here. Got a nice little claw thing which does articulate at this little joint. And it has a little canopy that can open. Now this thing does come with missiles. See if I can find it real quick. I only have one original missile on hand. They basically just stick it right there. It doesn't really fire much or that well. But basically you would stick that in right there if it wants to stay. There you go, just like that, and then you would hit the button and it would fire off. But these springs are basically dead. Now I am missing a bunch of accessories, but I'll put up a little picture of what he does come with. And yeah, I think that's it for the trailer. So back to the figure. And just in case you wanted a little comparison, we'll bring in Laserbeak. He's basically just the same size. A little bigger though. And of course Roller does fit inside, just like any other figure. And I do know that you can't put a normal Transformer and Roller in the same time, but we can bring in G1 Jazz, and you can put at least one. This one doesn't really fit all too well, just because of the spoiler. See if we can put him in this way. There we go, he fits in backwards. And you can close it up, and he can be transported to the anywhere that he wants to go. But I prefer to keep Roller in there, so we'll put him back in there and move on to, or I should say back to Optimus Prime. Now the accessories I have that come with Optimus Prime, these are for the reissues, but they do have the same accessories for the original as well. You have the more fatter version, more fat, bloated ion blaster, and we do have the I guess more, could be more cartoon accurate ion blaster right here. So yeah, you get those two weapons that at least came with the reissue. I don't know, I do know I used to have more accessories. I used to have all the accessories actually, and then they got lost, so bummer. So let's get G1 Optimus Prime into Robo mode. So what I like to do is take out the fists first. We'll set those off to the side, and then we will take the easy transformation as always. Bring the legs out, fold the feet up, take the arms. They have a tab right there that tabs into that little slot right there. Then you want to bring back the arms and bring them out. Same thing on this side. Bring them back and around. And then flip the head up and rotate the arms down. And there you go, you got G1 Optimus Prime in the robot mode, and all we need to do is take the fists. Now these fists are, I think that they're molded off the T1 Prime, because they're all blocky and not as just rounded off, if you want to say. At least I think so. It might be a T4. I don't know where they got the mold from, but they did adjust the height on that little peg just so that you can take your guns and you stick them in his hand or in the arm. He actually has space to hold it instead of having it off to the side like that, which I think is cool that they did whenever they decided to reissue this guy for like the 4th time, 5th time, whatever. But yeah, we'll give him his other hand. And there you go, you got Optimus Prime transformed into robot mode. Now, I don't really need to go over this guy much just because I'm sure you've seen him everywhere. This is nothing new. But we'll go over him a little bit. We have chrome stacks, we got chrome grill, of course, like I said earlier. Nice head sculpt. I'll compare him to the original Optimus Prime in a second. Again, nice stickers from the video where I put repro labels on them. Here's the back. The little difference you can tell from the original is that this reissue has a slot right here. And of course the date is different. Says, if I can read it, first is made in Vietnam when the original was made in Japan. But it's by Hasbro and stuff, of course. Just like the original, just this one's made in Vietnam. But yeah, there you go. There's the little back right there. Looks very clean if you want to have a fresh Optimus Prime but don't care if it's original. Yeah, we'll do a few comparisons. So here he is again with G1 Astra Train. A little shorter than him, but that is okay. Then I figured we would bring in a new comparison. Here is G1 Sideswipe. So yeah, there you go. So we'll give him, I guess, both guns, because why not? Now, I do like to display him just like that. Sometimes I like to put it how it should look. We'll do that. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. We'll give him both guns in the proper way he should have been posed with those. And we'll bring in the original G1 Optimus Prime. This is the T4 version right here. As you can see, it's all beat up everywhere. And a little chrome wear on the stacks. Of course, the head's a little different. Stickers, these are all original stickers. I did not replace them. That's why I did this. Oh, we got some stickers right there. Here's the difference in the hands. Now I'm missing a hand. I did used to have it, but don't have it anymore, sadly. But yeah, here's the difference in the hands. We have the original on the left and the reissue on the right. Kind of hard to see it, but you can see they raised the port a little higher. I guess they did not mold this after the T1 hand. It looks more like a, more of like, maybe it could be like a T5 hand. Yeah, it's obviously a little lighter too. The color on this one's a little lighter than the original because they had to give it a lot of details to show that it is a reissue. I don't know why, but because people could check the dates. But that's what they want to do. So we'll set this guy aside and we will just look at the original. So here is the original Optimus Prime. Here's the little head right there. It's a little different on the crest right there. Can't tell if it's, I don't think it's a sticker. It might be a sticker. No, it's not a sticker. It's just painted on. The reissue is molded on. We'll show that off here. You can see how the original has a molded crest right there, while the original I think is painted. Of course, the chrome is all wearing away everywhere. Got some loose arms right here. This does still open. Windows are getting a little yellow. Inside it looks exactly the same. Now this guy did have a rep symbol, but it has since came off, of course. We do have a tab broken, sadly, on this side. I think when I was transforming it one time it broke, which is also very sad now that I think about it. Yeah, just a little look at. This is why I did the sticker placement here. I like the how it was put on this one. I know they're supposed to go right here and here, but yeah, I put it there just to match the original of this particular figure that I have here. And yeah, little comparison right there. Now I believe that both figures came with both of these, but the picture that I showed earlier, I think it only shows this one, but I believe this also came with it because on the original, I have an original version of the little skinny version. You can tell it's original because right here there's a little cutoff right here. On the reissue, it's just solid all the way up, but on the original, it's cut off here at the top of the handle. So that's one way you can tell. I believe it does not have a number on it, but maybe they, on the original instructions, they only showed the fat version just because they never came out with this one yet, but I could be completely wrong. So, yeah. So, back to the figure. This is the reissue again. For articulations, the same on both, just because of the same figures. If you want, you can count that as like a looking up and down. But it's just for transformation. Has a ratchet at the shoulder, which the original one did too. I didn't even know that, but it had it. Just these ones don't work anymore. But you got 360 motion right there. Elbows, they go all the way up to transformation, and they go all the way down. If you want to count it, you can count the, well, without them popping off, you can count them having wrist rotation, even though they just come off anyway. At the legs, they go all the way back for transformation, nothing going forward. But at the knees, they go fully 90 degrees and straight out like that. Toes, straight out for transformation and back. So not much articulation on this guy, but still very, very cool. So I think that is going to do it for this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to check out my other videos, you can go check out the polls to a favorite on the next video, and also check out the plays that I've made. And yeah, if you want to request anything, you can. I am welcome to any ideas that are Transformers related and or video game related, of course, to Transformers, because that's mainly what this channel is about. But yeah, next up we will have, I believe, G1 Constructicons Part 1. That was the next poll item. And yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.